What is the difference between wanting an experience or trying to create an experience through force versus having the experience? Wanting comes from that part of you that is needy. It wants to have an experience, and the act of wanting something implies lack, right? If I really want to meet a beautiful woman, I want to have sex with a beautiful woman tonight, and I'm in wanting, there's a sense of a craving or a chasing or a needing. And the truth is that people, the world, feels that energy on you, that craving, that needing. The presupposition, or that part of you that's part of your subconscious mind that picks up on the littlest, subtlest feeling in your body, can feel that lack inside of you. It feels the presupposition that you want something. And the implication of wanting something is there's psychic distance between you and the thing you want. You wouldn't want something that you know you can go get. You would just go get it. If I knew for a fact I could meet a woman tonight, I wouldn't be wanting to meet a woman. I'd go out to meet a woman. I would expect women to show up in my life. If I was a natural and I went to the bar, I'd be like, well, yeah, I'm going to meet a woman. Why wouldn't women want to talk to me? As a natural, I wouldn't go to the bar sitting there going, I hope I meet a girl tonight. I'd be like, where's my girl? I know she's here somewhere. I'll check her out. I think she wants me. And I remember hanging out with naturals back when I didn't understand this. And that's exactly how they would speak. Oh, there's my future ex-girlfriend. I'm going to have her in a little bit. And they would speak like that. And I would laugh inside and think that was ridiculous. And sure enough, I would turn around and the particular guy I'm thinking of right now would have that girl. He'd be laughing with her, he'd be getting her phone number, he'd be making out with her. He did it more than once. He already felt like he had the girl before he got the girl in his body. Now, to understand what this means, we've got to understand a little deeper about what wanting versus having is on an embodiment-based level. I just kind of alluded to that. Because deep down inside, you want to have something, right? And think about that sentence in general. I want to have. So I'm literally moving my want to a having. And if you really nail that and you move your want to a having and you start to experience the vibration of having over and over again in your body, you're retuning the dial in your body, the way it feels, the embodiment, to this new vibration of having this experience of this beautiful, sexy woman in your life, money in your life, health in your life. And you keep tuning to it till that vibration gets deep into your subconscious mind. When it gets deep into your subconscious mind, you start to experience eventually the feeling of being that. And when you start to be it, it starts to happen all the time. When I'm being a guy that's good with women, I meet women with ease. I don't have to think about it anymore. It's kind of part of my subconscious pattern to have women show up in my life. When I'm wanting women, I'm still psychically pushing them away. The want implies I don't have, and that's why I want. Now, what happens energetically in the body on an energetic embodiment level to push the women away when you're in wanting? Well, you literally lean forward energetically in my body. See, as a man, I'm designed to rest in my masculine, the masculine parts of my body, to rest in my back, rest in my legs, all the protected parts of the body. The feeling parts of the body are the feminine. These are the sensitive parts. The masculine is the back. And if you want to know more about this, check out my video on masculine embodiment. I did a few weeks ago. Well, there'll be a link in the description. But as I learn to rest in the masculine part of my body, I'm resting in my back, I'm resting in my legs, I'm feeling the ground beneath me, I let go of any sense of pushing, forcing, or hurrying. And this is literally what pushes women away when you go up to approach them. It really pushes anything away. If a salesman does this, he's going to be a worse salesman when he's trying to sell. So when I walk up to somebody, if I'm in my back and I'm relaxed, that allows my heart to open. If I let it, that is. And I sit there and I relax and open this feeling part of my body that feels emotion, sadness, curiosity. My courage is down in my stomach and I feel my courage. And when I say hi to somebody, there's a relaxed, confident security, a non-neediness, no wanting that approaches that person. I say, hi, what's your name? And that's very enjoyable to another person because there's no force on them. There's no energy on them. I'm 80% feeling my own body and then literally inviting her into that feeling. I'm enjoying my own heart. It feels really good. I'm in my stomach where my confidence is and it feels really good. And I say, hey, do you want to join me over here in these good feelings? I'm literally inviting the woman into my reality, if that makes sense to you. But when I'm in wanting, what am I doing instead? In wanting, I literally start to push forward to the front of my body. I move from the back towards the front, and I start to lean in because I'm trying to get into that thing, that person's reality, her reality. If it's money, I'm trying to get the money. So I lean forward in my body, and I'm like, hi, what's your name? Hey, you're really cool. Let's hang out sometime. I'd love to get to know you. Let me buy you a drink. And you feel that part of you, that part of me that has a want on me right now as I do it? I'm in that wanting category. And so when we go to imagine our goals, we do the same thing. If I sit down to imagine my goals and I go into wanting, even in closing my eyes and visualizing, there's a sense of pushing forward in my body. I'll shut my eyes and there's a sense I'm coming forward into the front of my body, moving into and trying to dominate the feminine, the feeling part of my body. Yes, you have to feel to have what you want. You have to feel the having of it. But to do that, you have to learn to let this part of your body relax, not push on it. So when I drop into having, though, I literally rest in my back. I let the front of my body relax. And I experience the sense that it's already happened, like Neville Goddard talks about. There's a sense that I've already got dates, that beautiful women are coming to me, that they're flirting with me all the time, that they like me. And I literally will write the whole goal out in a description, and I will practice feeling that every day. I'll meditate on it. I'll walk around and feel it. I'll practice doing the heart walks and the vulnerability walks that I talk about in some of my other videos, where I'll open my heart and I'll feel the warmth and the fuzzy around the idea. I'll feel it as if it's already happened internally. Then I open my eyes and I see it happening around me as if it's already happened. I see the women leaning into me and me relaxing back in the masculine part of my body. I see the women smiling at me and then me relaxing in the masculine part of my body. I see women attracted to me, flirting with me, wanting to get my phone number, and me relaxing into the masculine part of my body. And I do this every day, 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 30 minutes in the morning, just relaxing, feeling that vibration. What I'm looking for is to feel a sense that this reality has already happened around me. I want to start with my eyes closed and eventually get my eyes open, be able to see it literally happening like 3D, like the holodeck on Star Trek, if you ever saw that. Like it's popping up right here and she's right here talking to me and she's over there talking to me, and I don't have to chase it because I have it. I have that experience. That's part of who I am. I'm modeling the beingness I want to create for my subconscious mind. And so now I've done it with my eyes closed. I've done it with my eyes open. I've seen it. I've felt it all the way down to my toes, through my body. I feel the warmth, the fuzz, and I'm looking for almost like a little endorphin response, a little warm, fuzzy feeling. And then when I've got that warm, fuzzy feeling and it feels really good, I let it go. I just literally let it go and walk away. You can let it float off in a balloon to signal to the world what you're creating, whatever you need to do to let it go, but let it go. Because you don't want to be trying to force it into your subconscious mind. You see, there's a sense you want to create by letting it go, that this is done, and now I'm going to let it float out to the world to connect with the right people, to like a radio signal from a cell phone, like a cell signal. It floats out to the world, it connects to the right phones to make phone calls, the right people, and it pulls them in. And so I've sent that signal out, I've let it go, and now I trust that God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, has got this message and will take care of the rest. And then I go about my day. Maybe I check in and I check in with the vibration 2, 3, 4 times a day, but I'm not asking to have this created. I'm assuming it's already done and I'm just checking in to feel it and enjoy it again. I'm dancing with it again, like enjoying another dance. You're out dancing one night, I'm going to enjoy a dance with this person, that person. And every time you just explore that feeling again, and then you let it go. And then you keep doing that day in and day out. Now, you might get a little resistance in the beginning, but you'll notice after a few days, a week, that resistance will go down. It'll get less and less, less and less, and eventually you'll start to feel warmer and fuzzier inside. You'll feel more endorphin pops. You'll feel more life in your body. It'll feel really good. And when that starts to happen, you're getting closer and closer to bringing it into your reality. Now, there's something important that happens at this stage. It's really important. And unfortunately, almost everybody screws this up. So before I do, I'm going to go into that next. And before I do, I want to invite you to like, subscribe, and share, and definitely comment. If you get what I'm talking about, or you've done this, or you're you're going to do it, definitely put a comment in the video, because all those comments help us to really educate everybody and help them to grow themselves. And I really love building that community with you guys. So with that said, the next piece is really important. When you start to develop the reality 2-3 weeks in, you can really feel that buzz and it starts to feel like you're having the experience daily. You're probably going to start to notice growth in this area. Girls will start to smile at you more. People will start to talk to you more. Things will start to move in that direction. We call those breadcrumbs. You want to start acknowledging those breadcrumbs every time you see one. Might not be perfect yet, but it's these little breadcrumbs of feeling that I'm moving in the right direction. Things are starting to happen. Maybe not the perfect girls are flirting with me, but girls are starting to flirt, and that's moving me in the right direction. When that happens, what you want to do is not blow it. What do I mean by blow it? Well, the moment I've done this a million times, I start to get the experience I want, whether it's money, health, whatever. And the women, let's say in the women case, the women start to show up and there's 2-3 girls flirting with me and I'm starting to have these experiences. My mind starts to feel the tension and the responsibility of what I'm creating. Suddenly, I've got to show up for these women. I've got to take them on dates. I've got to spend money. I've got to give up my extra time. All these little weird stories the ego creates starts to show up. And I end up worrying more about all these little details, or in the past I would, worry about all these little details. Oh, I gotta be on point. I gotta perform. And all that's a presupposition that I actually don't want what I want. And then I end up destroying it again because I spend more time worrying about what I'm creating than creating it. So the moment that starts to happen, you got to double down on seeing these visualizations and constantly let go of the part of you that's trying to make it perfect, trying to fix it, that's worrying about how to show up, and just let God take care of it. Let the universe take care of it. Give me the gift of this thing you've been choosing, not wanting, choosing. And if you keep choosing it enough and then experiencing the having of it energetically, right here, visualize it, see it energetically, what starts to happen? Eventually, when you do it enough and you have enough experiences, it starts to become part of who you are. You start to be it. And when you start to be it, you won't even have to do this anymore. It just comes out of you naturally. Like I travel the world, I don't think about it anymore. It just happens now. I used to think about it a lot. I used to meditate on it a lot. So this is a really powerful tool. And what I want to know from you is, are you going to employ it? Are you going to practice it? Are you going to sit down and write out a goal, create your ideal scene, see everything visually that you're going to create, hear all the sounds, get the auditory in there, get all the feelings. How does your heart feel? How do you feel turned on? Do you feel warm and fuzzy? And start to develop that endorphin response every day. Are you going to feel it through your whole body, head to toe? That's why we move our body a lot. That's why I do a lot of energetic embodiment and movement. Definitely check that out too. And if you can't feel your body and you don't understand what I'm talking about, then maybe you need a little bit more energetic embodiment or embodiment work. Learn to feel your body more, whether that's yoga or whether that's learning to get connected to one of my courses. Well, some of the new stuff I'm going to be doing at briandacian.com and truecourage.io is I'm going to be developing some embodiment courses to go along with the feeling course to help you embody these feelings more, to put out the vibration. You're an antenna. You're designed to vibrate at the speed of the thing that you're bringing into your life. You're designed to move your wants into choice and ultimately having. You want to have an experience so that you can become it. And when you master that art through the feeling of your body, you can have pretty much anything you want. All you have to do is learn to vibrate consistently for a period of time till it gets into your subconscious mind at that speed, and you can have it. So again, with that said, I definitely want you to comment, like, and subscribe. Definitely check out my last video. We'll definitely post that here. That'll help you with this process and understand it a little bit better. Check out that masculine embodiment video. Check out some of my videos on the heart walk, because that'll help you too. All these embodiment principles will help you. And remember, only the courageous really live. Have a beautiful day, and I'll see you in the next video.